Guatemala is a country in Central America, with coastlines along both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. Here is regarded as the cradle of Bayard civilization, home to an indigenous culture with a profound historical legacy. But few people realize that Guatemala's unique culture is actually a blend of diverse ethnic groups. Among 23 different languages, Quiche, Cachi, and Mam are the most widely spoken. From above, Guatemala unfolds as a land of endless rolling mountains. Except for the southern coastal region and the lowland areas in the north. Located near the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean, Guatemala frequently faces powerful storms. Among them, Hurricanes Mitch, 1998, and Stan, 2005, claimed the lives of over 1,500 Guatemalans. However, Guatemala has much more to offer. This country also boasts countless unique things, 102 or even more. There are many things that make it the most mysterious and dangerous place on the planet. What is so mysterious and strange about Guatemala? Join Vu, the district chief, in unraveling the mystery in this video. Discover 10 strange and mysterious things in Guatemala, the country dubbed the most dangerous on Earth. Let's explore them right now. Lake Atitlán, the enchanting sorceress of Guatemala. Guatemala is the cradle of the most brilliant civilization in the Americas during the pre-Columbian era. This country has over 40% of its population being indigenous and possesses countless world-recognized cultural heritages. Rumors say this is a place that can cure all ailments, likened to the most skilled witch doctor in Guatemala. The lake was formed in the crater of a massive volcano after its eruption 84,000 years ago. The German explorer Alexander von Humboldt did not hesitate to declare this the most beautiful lake in the world. Two British writers, Adus Hoadley, once described Atitlán as follows. To me, Lake Atitlán is as beautiful as a painting, a beauty that surpasses all else. Not stopping there, Atitlán is also considered the deepest lake in Central America, with a depth of approximately 340 meters and a surface area of 130 square kilometers. The south is sheltered by three majestic volcanoes, San Pedro, Atitlán, and Tolima-Let. According to reports, the two most famous tourist cities by the lake are Santiago and Atitlán, along with Balazacán. Moreover, the town boasts countless bars, restaurants, and hotels packed closely together. And the peaceful, prosperous villages nestled beside the cool blue lake. Most people here speak Spanish, and they are incredibly hospitable. Always welcome visitors with a warm smile, as if you've known them forever. Here are the natural English translations for the given Vietnamese sentences. They grow corn and coffee, fish, and develop tourism. Alongside the beauty of the natural scenery, the lake's crystal clear water sparkles like shimmering gems under the sunlight. Here, you can try the experience of fishing from a hanging boat or riding a swing carousel. You can dive to explore the lake's wildlife and pristine beauty. Those who enjoy a bit of adventure can challenge themselves by climbing up one of the three volcanoes surrounding Lake Atitlán. You can also visit Santiago, a small town located on the other side of San Pedro Mountain. If there were an ancient church here built in the 16th century, the church still preserves many ancient carvings on its reliefs. You may notice the presence of the shaman, a distinctive manifestation of faith in Maya culture. The most captivating feature of visiting Lake Atitlán is its 12 lakeside villages. The village is named after the 12 apostles of Jesus, with San Juan being a small village located near San Pedro. Here, you can freely stroll around and chat with the locals. Meet the talented and renowned artisans in the San Juan community, or take delight in strolling through the bustling and vibrant Solola market. Additionally, San Marco Village captivates with its distinctive peaceful charm. A meditation and healing center shrouded in mystery. Here, there is also stargazing tourism with many mystical activities, held on the full moon night every month. Every afternoon brings a downpour, so the lake is always brimming and crystal clear. Therefore, if you have the chance to visit Guatemala, don't miss the opportunity to explore this fascinating land. Day is a celebration of love, also known as Lovers. In many countries, people often focus on couples and express romantic love. However, unlike many places around the world, Valentine's Day in Guatemala is primarily an occasion to express gratitude to friends and family members. But also an opportunity for couples to express their passionate love, not just limited to simple romantic moments. On this occasion, the people of Guatemala strengthen the bonds of friendship and family, expressing appreciation and affection for each other through simple yet deeply meaningful actions and gifts. Along with giving gifts and sending greeting cards, one of the standout activities on Valentine's Day in Guatemala is the parades of elderly couples. One of the most unique aspects of the holiday is this very tradition in that country. Older adults often organize events, parades, or gatherings to celebrate together, expressing their close bonds and long-standing friendships. The people of Guatemala also have many unique ways to celebrate Valentine's Day, such as hosting intimate and warm gatherings, small-scale concerts, or participation in community activities. Hey, whoever said Valentine's Day is only for couples in love needs to seriously rethink that right now. On May 30, 2010, Guatemala's capital, Guatemala City, witnessed a bizarre natural phenomenon that astonished the world. A massive sinkhole up to 100 meters deep suddenly appeared, causing panic among the local community. This phenomenon occurred right after Tropical Storm Agatha, a storm accompanied by heavy rainfall, causing severe damage to the area. This deep pit is circular like a well's mouth, with a diameter of up to 20 meters. It appeared in a densely populated area and quickly captured the attention of the media and experts worldwide. The massive sinkhole that appeared paralyzed traffic and severely impacted the lives of residents in the surrounding area. That deep hole appeared mainly due to the impact of Hurricane Agatha. The storm dumped an enormous amount of rain in a short time, leaving many areas deeply flooded and putting heavy strain on the city's sewer system. The local residents believe that the sewer system in Guatemala City has severely deteriorated and can no longer handle the load during heavy rains. When rainwater cannot drain away, it accumulates and causes landslides beneath the surface. Just raised concerns about the city. At the same time, this serves as a wake-up call about the urgent need to upgrade and maintain the sewer system and other urban infrastructure. This massive sinkhole has become a symbol of the challenges that major cities in developing countries face when dealing with extreme weather phenomena. It can be said that the giant sinkhole in Guatemala City also attracts special attention from researchers and engineers. Those who are delving deeper into the mechanisms behind this phenomenon aim to improve infrastructure management efficiency and disaster response in the future, my friends. The giant tongue duck in Guatemala. In the 1930s, a bizarre archaeological discovery captured international attention when explorers uncovered a giant stone statue deep in the jungles of Guatemala. This statue has a distinct shape and facial features that differ from the characteristics of the Maya or other indigenous civilizations in the region. This has sparked much debate and skepticism surrounding its true origin. The researchers were immediately captivated by the statue's peculiar shape, especially its face, which bore distinctive features unlike any known pre-Hispanic civilization in the Americas. Some archaeologists believe this statue could be the product of an extraterrestrial civilization, far more advanced than the indigenous cultures of that time. This imitation is appealing but lacks concrete evidence to verify. One hypothesis suggests that the head of this statue may only be a part of a larger-scale artistic structure, still buried deep underground. This has not yet been proven, and most researchers consider it merely an unfounded hypothesis. Moreover, there are also suspicions that this statue could be a recently created work intended to attract attention or fabricate a sensational story. However, the mystery surrounding the statue grew even more elusive as the military, in a covert operation, damaged several parts of the artwork. This action resulted in the loss of much important information, while also diminishing the ability to determine the statue's exact origin. Thus, although the colossal statue has sparked countless questions and debates, but perhaps we will never uncover its exact origin and true meaning. These unique cemeteries are neither gloomy nor monotonously white like most others around the world. The graves in Guatemala are strikingly decorated, resembling works of art. In Guatemalan culture, the world of the deceased is deeply revered and most vividly present in its cemeteries. When visiting the rural areas of this country, travelers will be captivated by the cemeteries with vividly painted, colorful tombstones. Friends and family use the favorite colors of the departed to express their remembrance. Notably, some cemeteries are located in areas such as Solola, Chichicastenango, and Sena. Become an attractive destination that draws a large number of visitors. On November 1st, All Saints' Day, also known as the day to commemorate the departed at cemeteries. This is the central area used for conducting worship rituals for the deceased. People wear colorful clothes and gather at the cemetery to clean and tend to the graves together. They decorate with various fresh flowers, while also organizing picnics and enjoying meals right in the nearby area. Another unique cultural tradition of Guatemalans is crafting giant, multicolored kites. Let them fly near the cemetery. They believe that writing their unspoken words on a kite will help them communicate with the departed. I feel like there's something off about it, guys. What do you think about a cemetery like this? Please leave a comment below so we can hear your thoughts. Guatemala's Pacaya volcano has become active again, erupting since February of this year. The lava flow stretches over 1 kilometer. The volcanic eruption terrified countless people. But for Mr. David Garcia, a local resident here, this is where I turn unique, one-of-a-kind ideas into reality. That's how you bake a pizza using heat from a lava flow. This is the reason why Picaya pizza was created. The ingredients for making Picaya pizza are similar to those of regular pizzas. But the main difference is the unique oven made from lava rock and the cake mold. Can withstand temperatures up to thousands of degrees Celsius. After evenly spreading the batter into the special mold and adding the necessary ingredients, such as meat, sausages, cheese, vegetables, Mr. Garcia placed the mold into the moderately heated rock cavities to bake the bread. With high temperatures specifically designed for professional-grade ovens, the Picaya pizza will be served to guests in less than 15 minutes. Visitors who try this dish all notice the unique flavor of pizza. The bread is baked on the lava of the Picaya volcano, a unique method to cook it. Mr. Garcia needs to wear the safety shoes. Everyone knows Mr. Garcia introduced this experiential tourism model in 2014. Here are the 2 English translation options, choose one based on context. At first, not many customers came. Gradually, his pizza also caught the curiosity of many customers. And today, anyone visiting Guatemala cannot miss knowing about this famous Picaya pizza. Even as the Picaya volcano awakened and continuously spewed lava for weeks on end, Mr. Garcia even baked bread directly over the stream of glowing red lava erupting from the volcano. Rare but pretty interesting, huh? And if you didn't know, Picaya volcano stands at 2,552 meters above sea level. This is one of 3 active volcanoes out of the 32 volcanoes in Guatemala. Besides this volcano, the country has 2 other active volcanoes. Fuego is in the central region, while Santiago Guito belongs to the western area. The Picaya volcano began erupting at the end of February this year. This drought directly affects the lives of nearly 38,000 people living in 20 nearby areas. The Kite Festival to honor the departed is a distinctive traditional cultural beauty of Guatemala. Passed down through generations, the people of Guatemala still maintain the tradition of visiting the graves of their departed loved ones. Place flowers and light candles to honor the departed. This festival usually takes place in early November. After the street party, everyone gathered to fly kites together. The people of Guatemala believe that the worlds of the living and the dead always exist in parallel. There was a moment of intersection, and because of it, they were able to meet within that very moment. With that spiritual belief, they attach their handwritten messages to the kite's tail. And always look forward to good things, hoping that the departed can understand. Somewhere in this world, there are still people who remember them. Originating from ancient culture, the people of Guatemala began preparing for this festival more than a month in advance. They meticulously prepared and selected the most impressive design samples. The festival offers a variety of themes for everyone to enjoy. To be recognized as a representative festival, deeply imbued with the unique cultural identity of Guatemala. The festival doesn't only attract a large number of local residents, but also attracts a large number of visitors to explore. Smash the ceramic jar to bring greater prosperity to life. At traditional wedding celebrations in Guatemala, a unique and meaningful custom is hanging a white bell at the entrance to the wedding reception area. This bell is not just an ordinary decoration. Not only that, it also carries profound meaning, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. Inside the bell, people filled it with rice, flour, noodles, and various grains. The dishes symbolize a life of abundance and prosperity. When the bride and groom enter the wedding reception, the mother-in-law will smash the bell as an important ritual during the ceremony. This is a beautiful traditional cultural practice that has existed since ancient times, and holds a special meaning in the Guatemalan musical piece. Breaking the bell was meant to shatter the quiet atmosphere. And this is also a blessing for the happy couple. The more shattered the bell, the farther its sound carries, seen as a sign of a happier and more fulfilling life in the future. The farewell ceremony is often held right during the reception at the groom's house. Thus, the mother-in-law, a figure of utmost importance in the family. This person will be the one taking time off. In Guatemala, the tradition of breaking the bell is a way to wish happiness upon the newlywed couple. Deeper bonding among family members, while also ushering in a bright and hopeful new beginning for the married life of the bride and groom. Lilimuada, the world's most dangerous slum. Here are the natural English translations. This is one of the most dangerous areas in Guatemala. This country is also known as one of the most dangerous lands in the world. Lilimuada, a place with harsh living conditions and a consistently high rate of violence, reflects the harsh reality that millions of people are facing. Living in Guatemala, a country with one of the highest rates of violence and crime in the world. Every year, thousands of migrants flock to the U.S., making this situation increasingly common. To leave the family behind, including both the elderly and the young children. The migration situation not only leads to family separation but also brings about many other profound consequences. Not only that, it also has severe consequences for young people. Nearly half of the migrants from Central America, including Guatemala, had to leave their children behind in their home country. They left their homeland with the hope of earning money to send back and support their family. And then will take the children to live in the U.S. However, during the time when the parents were away from home, many teenagers feel lonely and lack care and attention, leading to unwanted consequences. They turn to gangs in search of a sense of belonging, like family and protection. A prime example is the story of Rigoberta Menchú. He had prepared his belongings and backpack the night before Christmas in 2020. To settle in the U.S., she had to leave behind Leo, her 16-year-old son. After all that had happened, Rosa knew she wouldn't be able to return for a long time. Because the debts just cling on relentlessly. She didn't tell anyone in the house about her plans beforehand, because it directly affects them. Rosa's actions are proof of a sad reality. Many families are facing this situation. Thousands of children and adolescents in countries across the Americas. Like children in Honduras, Guatemala, or El Salvador, many have to grow up without the love and care of their parents. For these little ones, gangs sometimes become the only family and community a person can find. However, when joining a gang, one often gets caught in a cycle of violence and crime. In 2020, Guatemala City recorded 826 homicides, equivalent to an average of 2.2 incidents per day, mostly caused by gangs. Approximately 80% of the total 3,578 homicides in Guatemala are linked to criminal gang activity. An alarming figure for a country with only 18 million people. Additionally, criminal gangs such as Barrio 18 and MS-13 are also highly active. Despite the government's numerous crackdown campaigns, this activity continues to thrive. These campaigns not only fail to solve the problem but also make the situation worse, due to the lack of community reintegration programs for gang members. For example, the Lee sisters, aged 18 and 20, were shot dead on December 31, 2019. A homicide case has been confirmed to be committed by the Barrio 18 gang. Jose Basilio, 43 years old, is another immigrant who left Guatemala for the U.S., leaving behind his wife and 2 children in his home country. He wants to settle his life in the U.S. first, then bring his family over later. Daniel, a 16-year-old teenager, felt abandoned after his father left. It was in those circumstances that he found empathy among gang members. Sander, 22, has been a member of the Barrio 18 gang since he was 12. By the age of 14, he had committed his first murder. These stories expose the heartbreaking consequences of migration and violence in Guatemala. This forms a vicious cycle full of pain for the younger generation. Burning of the Effigies Festival in Guatemala. The Effigy Burning Festival in Antigua, Guatemala is a spiritually rich traditional custom, typically held on Christmas Eve. This festival is an occasion for people to ward off misfortune and welcome the new year with optimism and abundant hope. Just before dawn broke, hundreds of people gathered on the street in the La Concession neighborhood. To witness a unique ritual, people burn papier-mâché effigies of demons in various sizes. The tradition of burning effigies dates back to the 16th century and has gradually become an indispensable cultural hallmark of Guatemala. The main purpose of this custom is to ward off bad luck and dark forces before the Christmas season arrives. The exquisitely crafted demon effigies, adorned in vibrant colors, blaze fiercely in the firelight, merging with the festival's electrifying atmosphere.